This is Euclid Book 9, proposition number 11. And here are the 5 lines. We have A, B, C, D, and E. Just like that. Okay. So what does this one say? Well, it says, if as many numbers as we please, beginning from a unit in continued proportion, the less measures the greater, according to some one of the numbers which have place among the proportional numbers. That'll make your head spin. Okay, let's get into this. Let there be as many numbers as we please, B, C, D, and E, beginning from the unit A and in continued proportion. Okay. That means that A is 1, and all of these are in a continued proportion. If I recall this correctly, as B is to C, so will C be to D, and D will be to E. That's how that one goes. Okay. Now then. I say that B, the least of the numbers B, C, D, and E, measure E according to one of the numbers C or D. For since as the unit A is to B, so is D is to E. Okay. As A is to B, so will D be to E. Okay. And we go on here. Therefore, the unit A measures the number B the same number of times as D measures E. Okay? So let's say that A was 1 and B was 2. Well, then 1 would measure 2 twice. Therefore, D would measure E twice. Okay? Let's say D was 4 and E was 8. Well, 4 would measure 8 twice. Okay. Therefore, the unit A measures the number B the same number of times as D measures E. Therefore, alternately, as the unit A measures the number D the same number of times as B measures E. Okay. A measures D the same number of times as B measures E. That's what that's saying. Okay. And this is by Euclid Book 7, proposition number 15. Okay. But the unit A measures D according to the units in it. Therefore, B also measures E according to the units in D. So that B, the less, measures E, the greater, according to some number of those which have place among the proportional numbers. Okay. So it's saying that if B is like 2 and this is 4, then D would have to be 2 because 2 is going to measure 4 twice. See what I mean? And that's the whole proof on that. Now it does have a porism, and it is manifest that whatever place the measuring number has, reckoned from the unit, the same place also has the number according to it which it measures, reckoned from the number measured in the direction of the number before it. If you understand that, you're better than I am. Okay, but that's the porism. Alright, I will tell you more in a future video, so I want you to stay tuned.